Hello Groveland, today's video is being done on June the 6th. I want to give you an update on a couple of issues. If you weren't able or didn't see it in the paper, we did the groundbreaking for the new station, which is going to be located off of Grange Hall Road on the township property behind the existing Task Force 1 building. Technically, the contract on it has until December of 24 for completion, but it's probably going to be done around the spring of 24. And just wanted to give you the update on that. The building is completely funded and covered. There's not going to be any mortgage or loan on anything. The other item I wanted to talk to you about is give you a little bit of an update on the Renaissance Festival. The final hearing for the Renaissance Festival's permit this year will be on the 27th at 7 o'clock in the office. But the previous work session meeting that we had here was attended by a number of residents and was very comprehensive in the review. There are some significant improvements which we hope will finally fix the persistent problems we've had. As you know, a number of the things we had planned implementing last year were not followed through the way the Planning Commission asked it to be. So this year, there are some distinct changes and they were brought out in that meeting and will be brought out on the 27th. In fact, if we can, we'll try and video clip the presentation and make that available for you on YouTube as well. But in a nutshell, here's the main items that are being different. First of all, they've hired a professional parking company because the last 2 years, a big part of the problem was the parking companies that they used were really volunteer organizations doing it for charitable purposes. And when they do that, you end up having a nice day and some of the kids that are supposed to show up just never make it. And it made a huge mess both years. This year, it's a professional parking company and there will be more people available and they will be there. The second item that's been done is they're rearranging the way the structure is set up for the lanes inside the parking facilities. They're going to be able to stack significant numbers of cars in the parking lot on the stacking lanes rather than out on Dixie Highway. And so we're hopeful that those two changes will get rid of a significant number of the backups that we've had in the past. In addition to that, there's some changes in the signs, and they've also decided to eliminate all of the promo tickets they give out. There were about 28,000 last year, which were added to the last 3 weekends. They're not going to be available for the last 3 weekends to try and smooth the traffic load out a little bit better for the rest of the year. And unfortunately, with the changes, because we raised the fee on them for the fire department services there, because it was costly for us to provide it, there will be no promotional tickets available in the township office from the Renaissance Festival either. So we think all of these changes should reduce the load and smooth it out substantially. There is one caveat I have to give you, which we have no control over. You've probably been aware from other notices that I-75 between exit 106 in Holly and down to where M15 crosses I-75 in Springfield Township, that 14-mile stretch of I-75 is going to be under work for the next 4 years. They're going to be fixing the overpasses on it, they're going to be fixing the lanes, and they're going to actually at one point in time move all of the traffic from one side of the freeway to the other, and then when that's finished, move it back to the other side, fix the original lane before they open up all the traffic lanes both ways. It's a major project over 4 years. We don't know the exact dates on that stuff, but we do have the MDOT engineer sending me the updates, and I pass them on to the Renaissance Festival and the Planning Commission, so we are hopeful that none of those changes will actually significantly impact the festival, but we don't know. If you recall, some years ago, the very worst year we ever had was when they decided to close I-75 down completely, send all the traffic to Dixie, and we didn't know a thing about it until it happened. So that's the caveat we're not sure of. We'll have to see how this works, and hopefully these other changes, the big stacking lanes in the parking facilities, the professional parking people, additional parking people, and the elimination of a bunch of promotional passes on the last 3 weekends will make a huge difference, we think, in the amount of traffic that's actually offered on the Dixie Highway here. So until the next video, Groveland, have a great day, enjoy this wonderful summer, and we'll videotape the last Planning Commission meeting where they present their whole layout again and put that on YouTube for you as well. Have a great day and enjoy the summer. Thank you.
I'll try you, except for the band. Oh, help me hit, Bob. I guess I'm digging a bigger hole. All right, now dump. All right. All right. Thank you, everybody.